my fellow Bangladeshis. Gather around, for I bring you a tale of betrayal and devastation that will shake you to your core. The Dombur Hydroelectric Project in India isn't just a dam, it's a weapon of mass destruction aimed at the heart of our nation. Feni, Noakhali, Comilla, these aren't just names on a map. They're the front lines of a water war we never chose. 29 million of our people across 8 districts watch helplessly as their lives, their Aman rice, their vegetables, all wash away in a tide of Indian indifference. And yet, India has the audacity to claim innocence. But it's not just Dombur. The Teesta, Ganges, India plays puppeteer with our rivers, leaving us parched or drowning at their whim. No warnings, no courtesy, just annual devastation served up like clockwork. Our beloved Sundarbans, once our pride, now a salty shadow of its former glory. Our unique wildlife, hanging by a thread thanks to India's dam addiction. And let's talk about borders. The BSF treats our land like a shooting gallery. Remember Habibur Rahman? Tortured, humiliated, and left for dead in a mustard field. Or Rashidul, gunned down mere hours after we safely returned one of their soldiers. From 2009 to 2012 alone, 203 Bangladeshis were killed, 987 injured, and over 1,000 abducted. And who can forget Felani? Lifeless body hanging from the barbed wire? A grim reminder of the value they place on Bangladeshi lives. Sheikh Hasina, are you listening? Stop bowing to Delhi as if we're still some colony. We don't need India's rice, wheat, or onions. Bangladesh can feed itself if you just let us. They take our money, block our trade routes, steal our airspace, and now they're claiming our heritage. Fazli mangoes, Sundarbans honey, Tangale and Jamdani cereals, all stamped made in India. While we watch helplessly. Transit deal? Complete farce. We give India 520 kilometers of road, saving them 880 kilometers, time and money. And what do we get in return? A mere 554 taka per metric ton and 2 taka per kilometer. They refuse to give us the same courtesy for Nepal and Bhutan, keeping us from profitable trade relationships. We're not just a corridor for Indian goods, we're a nation with rights and dignity. Don't get me started on the airspace theft. India's using our skies, pocketing the fees, and leaving us in the dark. We've lost billions in revenue since independence due to their radar technology advantage. They're not just stealing our water and land, they're stealing the very air above us. Time for action. Time for a boycott. Every taka spent on Indian goods is a bullet in Bangladesh's heart. We must stand tall, proud, and independent. The hell with their products, their empty promises, and their poisoned friendship. Bangladesh isn't India's overflow tank or its bargain basement. We're a proud nation with a voice that will be heard. Think about it. There's not a single essential product we can't produce ourselves. Why should we fill India's coffers when our own farmers and manufacturers suffer? When we export our precious hilsa to India for their Durga Puja, our own people pay inflated prices for our national fish. Is this the Bangladesh we dreamed of? Oh, I'm calling on every Bengali soul. Reject Indian goods. Demand our government grow a spine. It's time to dam the flow of Indian influence and let the real Bangladesh rise. Our remittances, our patients seeking medical care, our tourists, all of these benefit India while we struggle. It's time to keep our resources at home and build our own nation. Our future, our very identity, even our beloved Hilsa, all at stake. The time to act is now. Stand with Bangladesh or stand aside. Remember, your silence is just another way of drowning. Every time you choose an Indian product over a Bangladeshi one, you're tightening the noose around our nation's neck. Let's show India and the world that Bangladesh will not go quietly into the flood. We will rise, we will resist, and we will reclaim what's rightfully ours. The spirit of 71 lives on. Let's use it to break free from these new chains. We fought for our independence once and will fight for our dignity again. Boycott India. Let every purchase, every decision, every action be a statement of our sovereignty. We are Bangladesh, resilient, resourceful, and ready to stand on our own 2 feet. No more will we be the puppet of Indian interests. No more will we allow our resources, our heritage, our very identity to be stolen and rebranded. The time for complacency is over. Time for action is now. Stand up, Bangladesh. Boycott India. Reclaim our rivers, our borders, our skies, and our future.